What is going on, gamers? Aevatrex here, and today we are going to be showing you the evolved forms of all of the new heroes. Now, the first ones that we're going to take a look at here, some of these we have already seen, but some of them we haven't. Now, the first one is going to be the Vlad. We've pretty much already seen that. I actually like it. The next one is Snowzilla, which, I mean, not many people are going to really be using either way, but it looks like he's got a big star now in his little hat, and then he's got like a little backpack going on, which what are you doing? Are you going back to school? But it looks cool. I mean, it keeps in the theme of the I guess Christmas heroes, while also following the little orangey and darker theme that all of these evolutions are going for. So that one's okay. Now the Imhotep I actually absolutely like. It gets blue clothing, which is kind of interesting. I would have imagined it would have been red, but it gets blue clothing, which is okay. And I like the look. I definitely like the look. Nothing too much changed, but just enough to make you look at it and be like, "Oh, nice." Now Succubus, most of the changes for Succubus happened in her hair because she didn't have much clothing to go by, but it's an okay evolution. I can't imagine many people actually evolving their Succubus. Now the Pumpkin Duke and the Ninja we've pretty much already seen. The Spirit Mage, I like the Spirit Mage. I like that the eyes color changed and then that the hat did change. That way it doesn't look too much like the Pumpkin Duke one, but that's pretty much how people will interpret it now. The Pumpkin Duke hat is kind of like the Spirit Mage hat. But all in all, I like the Spirit Mage, and I like the little horns on the side. That's not too bad. The Paladin looks absolutely amazing. I don't see anybody evolving their Paladins anytime soon outside of just for laughs. But the Paladin looks like a menacing hero. Like if it was to come out right now, we would be like, "Oh my God, I want this hero." But unfortunately it's Paladin, so it looks great, but we're probably not going to see many of those going around. Now the next set is probably where all the craziness is happening. Now the first one is probably one of my favorite ones, Death Knight. Like, just look at that. It looks like one of those old school ninjas, gladiator warriors that are just going to destroy your life. Look at that. I absolutely love that look for Death Knight. And I might actually evolve mine. I don't know. The next one is Siren, which, I mean, nothing too much changed. I guess it just stayed a little purple. Yeah, it's one of my least favorite ones, really. But it's Siren, not too many people use Siren. The Pixie, we pretty much had already seen. Now, not officially, more of a cartoonish look. But we have pretty much already seen it. And I like the look. Not a bad look at all. The Santa Boom one is where I'm a little iffy. Now I see what they were trying to do. They weren't trying to make him too dark, but I don't know, like the colors are just all over the place. You got different shades of purples, different shades of red and orange, and then you got the horns, which the horns I can be okay with, but the color scheme is like all over the place. It's like somebody just threw a rainbow at Santa. So but all in all, I mean, it looks okay. I see what they were trying to do on that one. They're kind of like Snowzilla. They're Christmas heroes, so you can't make them too dark. The Warlock, I actually love the Warlock. The dark outfit kind of suits him now, and he just looks bulkier. So that's actually not too bad. Orcsbane looks like an absolute monster. Like, he looks kind of like Death Knight. He looks like one of those old gladiators that are just going to come in and just absolutely destroy you. I have no words for that. One of my other favorite ones is definitely this Skull Knight. Just look at this Skull Knight. I love the sword. You can't see it here, but on my other video, you can see his shield. His shield is absolutely amazing, and I love the color scheme. Nothing too fancy, dark red, and it works. I absolutely love that one, and that's probably my next evolution. A lot of people were telling me to evolve Skull Knight once the evolutions came out for him, and that probably will be what I will be doing because he looks absolutely sick. Now the new one, this is the new hero. This is Golem, and this is his evolved form, which I pretty much predicted, and it was pretty easily predictable. His regular form is a purple, and his evolved form was, it's gonna be a reddish and darker color, kind of like Death Knight, kind of like Skull Knight, and I definitely prefer that color scheme over like the purplish, just because I'm not too big of a fan of purple. But that's a personal preference, really. But I like the look. I like the look, but we'll have to see just how good this hero is. Hopefully, I can roll him. That way, I can make a review. Because if I can play around with him and record some stuff, might be a little difficult to make a review for him. And then the last few, we have Harpy Queen, which we've seen already in my last video, and the Dread Drake, which pretty much just gets a outfit change. Nothing really else much changes. And then Triantar looks absolutely menacing. Like I didn't think that Triantar was gonna go from green to this sort of reddish, and then he's still got some green in there, but the red is overcoming the green. And Triantar is one of those that kind of surprised me. I didn't think it was gonna be this menacing looking, but I absolutely like this one. But yeah, there's so many nice heroes and nice new looks. Let me know which ones are your favorite. I probably would have to go with either Skull Knight or Death Knight. But man, there's just so many good ones. And which one is your least favorite? But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and until later.